372.
Pencils down. Drop him. Now the chit chat.
372 is over. 372
Done.
is over.
Ding, 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 ding. Ring the bell. It's over.
You know what? You got a bonus one this time because I wasn't paying attention to when the recording started and I missed saying pencils down. So this is technically the longest ramble in history.
Right.
The longest ramble in recording.
You just witnessed the longest ramble.
Ramble
now we're into ramble overtime.
Ramble overtime for 372. Ta-da! Ramble OT. Ramble OT. You're on Ramble OT.
You're on Ramble OT, Ramble Nation.
I don't know if you knew this, Eddie, but you can subscribe to the Ramble. We'd like that. You can give it a 5-star rating. We'd like that, too. You can give it a positive text review. We'd like that as well.
Love that.
Right now, our king of the hill is still Svennington. Svennington is still our king of the hill. We're about, if nothing changes by Friday, are we justified to open up Friday's Ramble Radio with these fucking people? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. I think instead of our typical open up a Ramble Radio with the the fanfare and the cheering,
fucking people.
I don't even know if we do the title screen of Ramble Radio.
No,
I think we just
we?
go.
Why should we?
Right from black, these fucking people.
How dare they? How dare they, these fucking people? How dare they? How dare they? Here we are. Boy, do we have a lot to talk about. The catch-up is the... By the way, you can follow us on... You can email us ramble@theramblepod.com. Or on Twitter @podcastramble1, X, whatever, until that fucking thing dies. Instagram @podcastramble, and then on YouTube on the Ramble Teeb. So follow us there. We have our T Public page. And that's why Cody's not here. He's just been diligently piecing our new merch store together. Don't you think? I mean, that's why we're missing him. Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
I just lost hearing for a second. Now it's back. Now I'm back.
Ooh.
Sorry. I had an issue because I'm using the earpods right here.
Right.
But then the broad just called.
I'm going analog.
And then it went. See, I need to go. But the broad called, so it redirected my AirPods from my laptop to my phone.
Yep. Well, I think that's why Cody's gone, because he's diligently putting our new merch store together. He's giving everything he's got.
Do you really think that's it?
I think he's part of it. I think it's part of it. I think we're
you know what I think he's doing? I think he's turning.
Website. Uh-oh. Now I lost your audio, Eddie. You got to tell the broad you know what I mean?
We're coming back.
You're back now. You're back now. But you got to
Okay, you hear me now?
Know.
Okay.
You got to let the broad know business is business. You know what I'm saying?
I just did. I just gave her the back of my hand fist.
Chingazo, as we would say. Growing up
you
in
want
South
a taste of my back of the hand with the fist?
Un chingazo. There you go.
But I'm thinking, Cody, I think what he's doing is a surprise for us for the holidays. That we don't. This is my guess.
I'm ready.
He's not doing a virtual merch store. He's doing a brick and mortar. I think he's actually constructing a brick and mortar merch store for us. I don't know where the location
square
is.
Feet? 17,000 square feet?
I think he found an old Costco. And he's just redoing the inside of that Costco.
For a Ramble.
For Ramble merch. Just pillows and T-shirts.
Superstore.
Bath mats.
Wine.
Shower curtains.
Tequila.
Of course, wine.
Ramble tequila.
Our favorite. All the grape soda you can get.
All the grape soda. Oh, how great would that be? That's the worst part about fighting off cancer is grape soda is so few and far between now. And that's the best shit.
But is it worth it? Is life worth it without grape soda?
Probably not. Grape soda's the greatest fucking thing ever. I don't care what the flavor is. Okay. Oh, God, I just thought of something.
What?
Grape soda.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And a giant, hot as shit, buttered breakfast muffin with grape jam all over it. Oh, man. How do you say no, Eddie? How do you say no? Is that heaven? Is that heaven?
You turn that down? You turn that down now because you're all clean living? You're all clean living, you turn that down?
But had we gone through with our plan to ditch the broads and go live in our 1-bedroom. That's it. It's just nothing but grape soda in that fucking fridge. Am I wrong?
You realize had we done that when we wanted to, had we gone and moved to Simi Valley, lived in a 1-bedroom next to the Walgreens,
got pussy at Little Caesars all day long,
worked at the Walgreens, hung out at Little Caesars, you'd be dead by now.
I would be dead. Cancer would have taken me.
How happy would you have been?
Oh my! I would have died, fucking some skank from Little Caesars.
On pizza boxes that we turned into a bed.
As we're both just grape soda burping into each other's mouths, me and this chick.
With just wall-to-wall Marvel Legends figures and bed sheets for curtains.
What better way to go? You would have carried on. Right?
I would have carried. I'd still be there.
Good. You wouldn't let anybody stay on my bed, though, right? That'd be like a thing.
Dude. Those pizza boxes are quarantined. Those are walled off. Those are...
Like where Oswald stood at the Kennedy assassination.
Yeah, you don't go over there anymore. You don't go over there. You'd be dead, but my God, how happy of a short time would you have had?
Oh my God, what a way to go! What a flame out! Man, if I could have. Man, speaking of cancer, boy, did I have a scare yesterday.
What? What happened?
Well, I had since the ostomy reversal.
Sure.
Sometimes diarrhea is going to happen.
You shit out your mouth.
It's bad.
Just haw. Doc, I think you reversed this the wrong.
What did you do, Doc? I think one of the wires got misplaced.
Here. I go to boop and I'm shitting turds out my mouth.
Who went to medical school over here?
I'm booping up farts, man.
I had massive diarrhea yesterday, and then blood, and I was like, "Oh God, that was number one symptom for." But I was like, I just got clean scans, so there's no way a massive tumor has grown in like 2 weeks, and I'm freaking the fuck out. Andrea's like, "Do we go to the ER?" I'm like, and then it just kind of died away, and then I spoke to an ER doctor.
Sure.
And I also put a message in with my oncologist waiting to hear back. But I spoke to an ER doctor, and they were like...
Did you take a picture of your shitty diarrhea and send it to everybody?
I wish I should have. I like a little kid, proud of you.
Next time, do it. Post it on Facebook. Go, hey, guys, any doctors...
What do you think? What do you guys think? This just happened.
Any oncologists on my Facebook feed?
Anyone want to chime in? Who's got an idea? And the ER doctor said everything points to... a burst internal hemorrhoid, which is very common when you got the runs bad like that.
Sure.
I don't know what's worse. I don't know what's more embarrassing. I don't know what's nastier. You know what I mean? But I'll take it. I'll take the burst hemorrhoid, and I'm feeling great today. But that's the fucking dude. I sneeze and I think, oh God, is my cancer back? You know what I mean? Like it's like. It's going to be never.
Now, you think that's going to be like that, or you think you're going to get better and better as time goes on?
I hope I get better and better.
Scared right now.
Knock on wood, if the scans keep coming back fine, then I think I will. You know what I mean? But for the next couple of months, I think every cough is like, oh God, shit. Did they miss
why don't you just nut up and be an alpha dog?
Yeah,
and stop being such a puss.
Right. Yeah, and then just accept it. And just fucking, that's right.
And just stop worrying about shit.
That's right. Because I need to be a savage. I need to be a savage. He's a fucking savage, bro. I need to do that.
Gotta be a caveman, bro.
Gotta be a caveman, bro. That's how it is, bro.
Be a caveman.
Oh, God. Well, with that's a great intro to me, Eddie. That's a great catch-up. That's a great intro.
Great catch-up.
I think we start.
And can I give you a little catch-up on this side?
Fuck yeah.
Okay. This is today, coming home.
Yep.
Tell me what you would have done in this situation.
Oh boy. Oh
no. Because I had instant regret as soon as I gave my answer and walked away.
No.
I was over at Ralph's house recording.
Okay, the Ralph report.
The Ralph report. That's where you can catch me outside the Ramble. Oh. I'm driving home. There's a Carl's Jr. near his place, right?
Okay.
I had to pee really bad. I forgot to pee when I was at his house. I'm like, oh shit, I got to pee. So I pull over because I still have to go pick up the kid. I'm not going straight home.
Right.
So I pull in the parking lot. I run into Carl's Jr. and I take a piss, right? Well, I'm getting ready to take a piss. I get out of my car after I park the car. There's a guy with like he's got like face tattoos like all over his face.
Okay.
And real unclean looking dude. And
most
there's a woman.
Tattoo guys.
Sadly,
most facial tattoos.
I'll say face tattoos, and then you can just sort of picture the rest. I don't need the script anymore.
They never look. No offense to the face tattooed out there.
No.
But they got never. One, they don't really look. They're not the most sparkling looking people.
If you're a cleaned up face tattooed guy, you're in the minority.
You're doing it wrong. I think you're doing it wrong.
You're doing it wrong.
Yeah,
you need to go back and think about who you really are and why you got face tattoos to begin with.
This negates any deodorant ever. Why do you need to buy any? Anyway, so face tattoo.
So I'm getting out of my car. I'm walking across the parking lot, and he's standing there, and there's a car there that he obviously just got out of, and there was a woman sitting in that car, right?
Yeah.
And he's standing in the middle of the parking lot with this little puppy. It looks like a Rottweiler or like a boxer.
Okay.
I can't tell at this age. It's a puppy, but you can tell it's going to be a big dog at some point.
Yeah.
But it's no bigger than the size of a cat right now.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing looks terrified, just scared.
Oh,
not abused. It looks healthy.
Okay, good.
And he's got it on the leash, and he looks at me, and he's like all sweaty. And he's like, "You want a puppy, bro?" And I'm like,
"You should have said yes." 1,000% you should have said yes.
The instant thing that came out of my mouth was like, "No, dude, I can't." Like it was just, no.
Right.
I was just like, "No, I can't. I got a dog at home. I can't do it." And then I'm like, I start like just trying to get into the Carl's Jr. to go piss because I had to piss really bad. I'm sorry, but I can't. And as soon as I said no, I started walking. I'm like, "Fuck! I should just take the dog. Why don't I just take the dog?
Save that fucking thing.
Just fucking take the dog." And the thing looks terrified. He's not abusing it, but it just looks. You can tell it's scared. And I'm like, "Fuck!" So I go into the Carl's Jr. and I'm taking the piss. I'm like, you know what? If I'm going back out of the parking lot.
If it's there, you're getting it.
I'm going to take the dog.
Yeah.
And so I go out there, and as I'm walking towards the outside door, I see this. There's another car that pulls up, and I guess he had done the same thing to this other person.
And this
other guy, he was taking the dog into the car with him.
All right, okay.
So I was like, okay,
happy
ending.
Better
now. I feel better now.
But do you know what a fucking unicorn thing to happen? That is a struck by. What are the odds that a guy with a face tattoo is going to stop you outside of Carl's Jr. and go, "Hey, do you want a puppy?
You want a puppy? You want a puppy?" And I'm like, my instant reaction, like, no, I can't take a puppy right now. I got a dog here. I barely can.
Because his next thing was probably going to be, because if you don't, we're just going to fuck it and eat it.
We'll let it go. We're just going to fucking eat it.
We're just going to fuck it and eat this thing. And that's so.
So I was terrified he was just going to take it off the leash there and just let it go.
That
was my concern.
He just punts it. He
punts it into the traffic.
Dejas punts it into traffic.
He has the woman come out and hold it, and he kicks a field goal with it over the Carl's Jr. But I was terrified, like in that moment though. But like my instant reaction was like, no, I can't. And then I'm like immediately, fuck, I should just take the dog. I should take the dog.
I know. I'm with you. I would have done the same thing. I'd been like, oh fuck, I hope it's still out there because I'll take it. I would have thought about it. Now,
because this guy it wasn't a guy like I could have a conversation with, like, what's going on? Do you need help? I can take you somewhere to get you there. He was just like, you want the dog? I'm like, no, I gotta go.
Yeah.
And I felt bad immediately, but thank God it looked like it was getting rescued by another decent person.
Now, do you think you could have? I think the best thing to go back to the beginning of all this, you could have avoided all this by just embarrassing your son, pulling up to his school, and then just running in, out loud, going, "Colton, I have to take a shit." Just wait in the car in front of all of his friends, everyone, and then run into his school.
The car's running right there. I'm going to be taking a shit.
I have to go take what? Where's the closest place to take a shit in your high school?
Could have avoided all that.
I know. Wow.
But yeah, that was interesting. Never had that. Never been approached.
Like, Jesus, I hope that
the guy he was getting into the car, and the guy had handed him a bag of shit, which was obviously like his dog food or whatever.
Right.
This looked like a guy who was taking care of this puppy and was like, "Fuck it, I've had it with dogs," and he's just like getting rid of dogs.
Wow.
It was weird. I've never seen anything like that. But the guy that was taking him into the car looked like, okay, I'll take the dog. And
now was the chick like, it's a dog or me? He's like, all right, fuck.
She looked like someone who would be hanging out with a guy with face tattoos. Like it all worked. Like it all sort of fit.
The casting director did a fantastic job.
Beautiful job. Nailed the car, nailed the contents of the car, nailed the two people, and wardrobe was on point.
Look at this.
Wardrobe was on point.
Wow.
The only thing out of normal was the cute little puppy.
Right. And now that's gone. So
now
everything is even more normal.
It's back to being normal again.
Wow. Man, well, if you can imagine the song, our theme song, Eddie. There it is. And now if the whole world wants to sing along, I don't know, you can. Here come on flat top, he come grooving up slowly. He got juju eyeball, he won holy roller. He got hair down to his knee. Got to be a joker, he just do what he please. He wear no sunshine, he got toe jam football, he got monkey finger, he shoot Coca-Cola, he say, I know you, you know me. Everyone, one thing I can tell you is you got to be free. Come together right now over me. There we go. Bam. Ramble. What is this? 372?
That's
Come
about
together.
a guy standing over another dude jerking off, right?
I would think. I would hope.
There's two dudes standing over another
Come
dude.
together. Run. Has to be.
Right?
Has to be.
There's a guy laying on the ground singing "Come Together." He wants
Over
both
me.
guys to come on. It's a circle jerk. It's about a
right
circle
here.
jerk.
Right here. Come
It's
on.
a bukkake
Over me.
party.
Boom, boom, boom. You know, some have thought that was Lennon talking about a wake. I was like, yeah, like he knew he was going to get murdered 5 years later or whatever. Come on. Is that, yeah.
It's obviously about a circle jerk.
He called it. You know, something that's interesting is I saw a great video where Method Man of the Wu-Tang was being interviewed, right? And he talked about all of the inspirations that came into one of the first songs he ever wrote, which was Method Man off Wu-Tang's debut. And I never noticed until he said it. But he was like, in that one bridge, he goes, that's the Beatles. I got fat bags of skunk. I got white owl blunts. I'm about to go get lifted. Pretty fucking crazy. I got myself a 40 and I got myself a shorty. I mean, hey,
that's it.
Look at that. Come together. So there we go, man. The Ramble 372. We're not the pound. Oh,
no.
The other one dwarfed it. We're still waiting on the palindrome here, man.
Ramble Radio is 373 for Ramble Radio's in the books, man.
In the dust. By the time
way in front of us.
By the time we get to 373, they're 374 in the radio side of things. 375.
They're 375, dude.
375. It's just brutal.
It's over.
We're getting killed.
It's over, man.
Man, we have to. Man,
it's all about an off-season rebuild at this point.
It really is. We're tanking for picks now. We're gonna
tanking for Caleb.
Kid? Do we get Caleb Williams? Is that who we're going for here?
Who's not playing in his bowl game?
Would you?
No.
You can be a number one pick. Why am I going to?
Why would you risk millions of dollars? To play in some shitty bowl game. It's not the national title.
Fuck no.
It's not. It's some shitty bowl game.
But I don't know if you're Caleb Williams right now, and let's say USC was ranked number one right now, you already know you're the number one pick, especially if USC is in the top 4, right?
Yeah.
Why would you play anything else? Why would you give a fuck about the playoff games? Sorry, I'm gonna go make sure I don't get hurt, and I'm already a millionaire after this. I don't give a fuck this. Have fun, you guys.
Yeah, but if you're playing for, I could see if you're playing for the national title. If you're playing for the national title,
you want Toby Keith to write a song about you. You want the glory.
You want that ring. You want that national title. You may never win another championship in your entire career.
That's true. That's true.
If it's a shitty bowl game,
why bother? Playoff, but if it's say suit up.
Playoff, you suit up, and then if what if it's just like the Rose Bowl or something? If you want to play in the Rose Bowl, but if it's like the national title, you have to play in the national title.
You have to do it.
But like the fucking Navy.com Bowl, the old Navy.com Bowl,
fuck
off.
Have fun, backup. Get in there. Go show them what we're gonna see next year.
Live your dream, buddy.
Live it.
I'm gonna make millions.
Oh man, goosebump moment, Eddie. Mine is an entire album. Is that okay? Is that fair?
Yeah, dude. You do what you do.
I'm gonna go Ann Peebles from the Heart. That entire I've been listening to this just 24/7. Right. Ann Peebles from the Heart. I've been listening to it 24/7. It's so fucking good. Now Ann Peebles, Memphis soul goddess, her biggest claim to fame is the I can't stand the rain. You know,
Yeah.
I can't. But this whole From the Heart, so underlooked. I overlooked, whatever you want to call it. I think
Okay.
underlooked works too, doesn't it?
Probably underlooked, overlooked,
Why do they say
side looked.
overlooked? Why is something overlooked?
Because
Because
you're
wouldn't
looking
you?
over
I
something, but
guess,
you're
but wouldn't you
underlooking it.
underlooking is like it's the
Well, I don't think you can under.
underdog.
Can you underlook something? You can
I can,
overlook something because
but
you're
when you
looking
think
past
under,
that
that's
thing.
true. But wouldn't
So you don't really look
underlook doesn't
under. You don't.
underlooking make far more sense?
But looking under something means you're investigating it further
I
because you're
guess
like,
so. You're under.
you're looking under. You're under the hood. You're looking under
Yeah. Oh,
something,
there you go. All right. Well, hey, man.
right?
Look, there it is. But
We
I
solved
highly
that.
recommend if anyone can go get your hands on Ann Peebles' From the Heart album. If you like good fucking 70s soul, it's fucking tremendous. I've been listening to it nonstop. It's so good. Eddie, do you have a goosebump moment?
This was weird. I was a little kid. I'm trying to think how old I was because
Okay.
it's one of those memories where it's very foggy. It's a foggy memory.
Yep.
So I think it might predate kindergarten. Like I might have been like
Oh, wow.
3 or 4 years old.
Okay.
And huge at the time Super Friends fan. Huge like
Oh,
the Super
God.
Friends.
So great.
I love the
Casey
Super
Kasem
Friends.
is Robin. What else do you
It's
need?
the best. The fucking best. Then the fucking theme song. This fucking great. I love the Super Friends. That was my first introduction into superheroes, into comics. Was the Super
Yeah.
Friends.
Fuck yeah.
And my mom came home one night. She was out shopping, and I think it was around Christmas time. And she had bought it, and I guess she was so excited to give it to me, she didn't even want to wait for Christmas.
Okay.
So she gave it to me, and it was the old superhero. I found a picture of him.
Okay.
This is, if you can see that.
Oh, of course.
That
The
superhero
infamous title card.
Yeah, the Super Friends bed sheet. That's what
Yep.
it was.
Yeah.
It was a bed sheet, pillowcases,
Wow.
and a comforter.
Oh.
And
Where did she score it?
I don't know where she got it from. She got it from
That's
somewhere.
great.
And so I unwrap it, and I'm like, I remember being, it wasn't even goosebumps. I remember being speechless. Like I've never gotten anything where I've been speechless before. Like I
oh
could
my
not.
God.
I couldn't make words. And so I was like, I ripped it open and I took it in the living room and I laid out the bed sheet so it covered the entire floor.
That's amazing.
And I just stood over it, speechless. Just like I can't make words,
it was
Mom.
the fucking Shroud of Turin.
It was
Holy
insane.
Grail is just
It was
there.
insane. Like look at look what's here. I can't even describe it with words. And it's just a fucking bed sheet.
Nah, that shit mattered back then.
But that mattered back then. And I remember it was more than goosebumps. It was pure. I was speechless.
You were just
have this.
elated like nothing else.
And I've gotten, I got the Death Star for Christmas one year. I got the Millennium Falcon. I've had great presents before. But no present has left me speechless. And that left me
speechless. Was this
speechless.
Christmas, birthday, or just, hey, Eddie,
I believe it
congrats?
from the here's some bed sheets. Way to be you.
I mean, come on.
I for some reason my memory wants to make it Christmas, but I could be mashing memories together. I don't know because it was so long ago. I was so young.
That's a fucking great.
But I still have a piece of that sheet.
Oh,
the bed
that's
comforter.
great.
It's in Stanley's cage.
Oh, that's great. So now your little puppy's
still
shitting
have
and
it.
pissing on it.
He's
every
pissing
day.
all over it. But there's like this little shroud left of this once great.
And
bed
to
sheet.
think, had you made a quicker decision, Stanley could have a crack addicted sibling with
Absolutely.
it right now.
He could be gnawing on it right now.
A crack addicted sibling.
Or I could have invited face tattoo guy over for
to sleep in the cage, in the
sleep in the
crate.
cage.
Wow, what a great goosebump moment, Eddie. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know. Cody's not here, so this is tough. But do you happen? Can you pull? I think I'm told we're having a live feed from another Trump rally.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
Do you know what he's talking about?
I'm not as good at the boards as you are. I know he was upset about. I guess the Lincoln Project did some commercial and using old clips of him being the moronic self that he normally is, but I guess he's blaming it on AI now. He's saying it was AI generated, not actual. So I think that might be here. Let me tune in.
Let me know when we're in.
There we go.
The wreck of the huge interplanetary spaceship was lying on its side in a stretch of pocked wasteland directly below in the deepening twilight. The air cab dropped down through the dusk, skimming under a high, wide, rust-spattered arc. It used to be so clean. Now it's rust-spattered that the word Spaceland Park spelled out across it in dead light tubing. The cab touched the ground, skimmed and skittered for several hundred feet, and then settled down about a quarter of a mile from the wrecked ship. I'm not used to landing on a Martian desert, apologized the robot cabbie. This amusement park's been out of business for 10, make that 14 years. Not anymore. Joe Biden's America. We lost all the amusement parks on Mars, didn't we? It's a shame. Used to be wonderful things. Now they're all gone. I'm going to bring them all back. Mark my words. Okay.
Didn't know we had
really
more than. I didn't know we had one, not many
right.
amusement parks on Mars. But.
On Mars. I'm feeling that's the tech war from Shatner. I don't know though. But I don't.
It sounds familiar, but whatever comes out of his mouth sounds like stuff he's saying. It sounds like he's. It sounds like what he's.
Said it. It's man. I don't know.
Sounds like he could have said it.
But there it is. Joe Biden's America got rid of all those amusement parks on Mars.
Amusement parks on Mars, but he'll bring them back. Make Mars
amusing
again.
Amusing.
Make Mars amusing again.
Mama. We're gonna mama.
Oh, fucking people like him. That's weird.
It's very, and want them to lead. Not only like him, but want him to be their leader.
Forever. Not just like 4 years.
Ever.
Forever.
Forever.
That guy.
They'll take it
that
forever.
moron.
Man,
this sack of shit.
This is a loaded ramble, Eddie. Now it's time for the finger blast.
Woo! Finger blast.
You know what? I'm going to say this one. Do you have one? Do you have a song for today? Okay, do you want to go first?
Hold on, I'm pulling it up. I'm pulling it up.
Look, one day.
Okay, I got it.
One day we're gonna have the same song. I think one day it's gonna happen. We're gonna pick the same. Could it be today? Let's see. We're gonna find out. Eddie, go ahead.
This one, it's a very recent song. This is probably in the last 20 years.
So we do not have the same one.
No,
all right.
I'm not going back in the 60s, 70s, or 80s. I'm going.
All right.
Cher's "Do You Believe in Life After Love?"
Oh my God! Wow, that is
because I believe it is the first use of auto-tune in music.
So
she
when
created
you're
the auto
blasting to this one, you can kind of lube up by mimicking her, like it took
right, and then you can
in.
The girl you're getting ready to finger bang, you can do that with her lips too, and you could double it, and then.
Do you believe in life after love? That's a fucking. Right? By the way, that's a fucking jam.
It's a jam, and nothing gets women hotter than Cher.
And could you imagine the rhythm, wiggle action, the finger blasting?
Right, dude.
This ain't no ballad. You're fucking getting.
You're fucking grind.
God damn. Double
and
up.
then it's got a little bit of that robot because it's got the auto tune, so you can kind of like you could do a little Mr. Roboto in there. You could,
What a great finger banging song.
I think you need to warm up to it. I don't think it's just you turn it on, you go.
No,
but
you absolutely can't do something that egregious. No.
I noticed you shut your window when we're talking about finger blasting.
Well, I heard a car driving by. I'll talk finger blasting all day to the fucking coyotes out there. I was like, man, I don't want some loud ass car driving by. Now, Eddie, you said this wouldn't be your first finger bang song of the night.
No, you got to work. This is sort of like this is the main course, not an appetizer. You need a song to.
May I present my finger blast song of the day, which could be the appetizer?
Oh. You play this, and then it'll go into a little Cher.
Well, let me tell you this. So if you play this, I don't know if there's anything left. That's the only thing. But I think it could work as a warm-up. But I worry there's nothing left. You ready for this one?
Sure.
Queensryche, Silent Lucidity. Oh!
Oh!
I mean, the opening little... You're already in.
Yeah, you're undoing buttons on the button fly.
I mean, man.
Oh, you can change your rhythm method up pretty well on that one.
Like a silent lucidity. I think this is, to me, this is what finger banging's all about. Queensryche may deny it, but how did they not have finger blasting in mind when they wrote this one?
I think when they formed as a band, they were like, they had finger blasting in mind in the formation of the band.
We're going to be the Rolling Stones of finger blasting.
Because what song in their entire catalog can you not finger bang to?
Exactly. Thank you. And then, but this Silent Lucidity, this is, again, this is, I think, the reason for the finger bang season. This is finger banging on top of her grandmother's washing machine while her kids are sleeping, and knowing the father of her children is out of prison the next day. It's that kind of
that level of finger blasting.
Level of finger blasting. but honest, so I would see couples in their mid-50s finger blasting to this.
I don't know how if two consenting adults alone in a room hear that song, don't start finger blasting. Male, female, male, female,
doesn't
whoever.
Matter. I think if you're in the middle of whatever state fair Queensryche happens to be playing at that day,
you're finding some bleachers and you're going under there.
We're finger banging.
You're finger blasting a butthole or a vagina, whatever you can put up your fingers in. A fucking Pepsi can.
They're getting blasted. I'll fuck yeah.
You'll finger that fucking
bottle
Pepsi
of Diet Coke. I'm like, fuck it. You have to finger something.
Fucking cotton candy machine. You're just fucking.
That's a title. You have to finger something. Ramble 372. You have to finger something. You'd have to. How? Oh my God!
Something's getting finger blasted.
Something.
Doesn't matter.
Jesus Christ! If you're sitting there with Grandma, she's getting the ride of her life. She's getting one last. She's getting one last ride.
One last thrill, Grammy.
Like a silent lucidity.
Oh. Dude, you got to put your fingers in something. Something.
Man. Now you don't have to jump in on this.
Okay.
But now that we've I solved, dare I say, finger blasting? Solved it. Don't worry, that's not the end of the segment.
Oh,
good. It's coming. We'll do it again.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Yeah. Just because we hit the pinnacle doesn't mean there's multiple levels on the way up.
Just because
that need to be filled in.
Maybe the greatest 1-2 punch in finger blast history, with Silent Lucidity going into Cher's "Believe in Life After Love." Just because we've done it
doesn't mean we can't have further discussions about other ways to finger blast.
There it is. They don't.
We just know we've been to the top.
We know what the number one is.
Yes.
And it's insane to think it'd be anything else. Now, what is do you have a video game or toy of the week for today's Ramble?
Toy of the week.
Do you have one of those?
This isn't so much a video game as it's or a toy, but it's we have the old Alexa, right?
Oh yeah.
Everyone's got an Alexa, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, this Alexa, what they did was, I think Amazon worked in conjunction with Star Wars, and they made see?
Oh.
And you put the little Alexa ball.
That's great. That's a toy. That counts.
That's the Alexa, right? The little ball Alexa
Brilliant.
right there.
Yep.
And it sits in there. So it completes the dome, right?
Beautiful.
And when you speak into the Alexa, it lights up blue right here, so you know you're talking to it. But they kept the eyes clear, so the eyes turn blue.
Oh, even better.
On the Alexa, it's
even better.
It's a gorgeous thing.
And
they made a stormtrooper. They made a stormtrooper, so if you get the white one, it makes it look like that. The only drawback is they also made a Mandalorian mask.
How's it a drawback?
The problem is they don't have the gray ball doesn't fit the shape of a Mandalorian mask.
They need to make a Mando Alexa.
They don't. It just doesn't fit the same. So
what if they made an Alexa that was just the head of that conehead Jedi guy from episode
Ki-Mandi-Do or whatever the fuck his name was?
Imagine
This is
just
big
having
fucking
it
tall. Looks like a giant dick.
with hair, with just white hair all over it, and that's your. And then you have the rest of his head just sitting on your kid's nightstand. What was that guy's name?
Kiamandi Do or something like that.
Kid, do you mind if I say something? Can I say something?
Say whatever you got to say.
Most worthless Star Wars character. I'm gonna just put it out there. I don't know anyway. Even Dex did more than that guy. I mean,
He had a couple moments, I think, in Clone Wars, but as far as the actual movies went, pretty worthless.
Brought nothing to the table.
He talked a little shit at the Jedi Council.
That was
meetings,
it. Why is this guy sitting
it.
here? They're giving this. I mean, and you got to think about it. And again, just to show the mediocrity of the game, Eddie, is no question that guy got a head coaching gig. You know what I mean? He was an assistant somewhere else, and now they put him on the council. How did that guy fail upwards to get to the council?
He's gonna continue to fail upwards.
He's
just gonna continue.
And just get slaughtered by his own guys. That's it. That's just. He was the most worthless. He was the most. I can't think of a more worthless Star Wars character. I'm really trying to jog my head. Like
Yaddle. Yaddle's okay.
Because she gave Yoda that pussy. You know what I mean? She was there for one reason only, and that was like, all right, Yaddle, go suck Yoda's dick. We're done.
Yoda's a little tense. Can you go calm him down? He's going to the dark side. We got to make sure he doesn't go to the dark side.
He can't.
He's too powerful. Someone's got to go blow Yoda, or he's gonna fucking stress out and kill us all. Yaddle, get over there and fucking blow him.
Think has someone made fan art of Yoda and Yaddle fucking? They had to have by now.
Has to be out there, right?
Has to be out there.
I'm gonna Google it right now. Someone.
You think Yaddle's a banger once you get that robe off? You're like, oh shit,
dude.
Look at
I don't think she's much to look at, but I bet you with the lights off in the sack.
Ooh, it don't matter. She'll take care
it don't matter, man. It's all green on the inside, you know.
Yaddle takes care of business.
Yaddle knows what to do. I mean, look at that hot piece.
Hey, there it is.
Oh,
What if that was like an outtake where they all just fuck her at the end of every council meeting?
They run a train on Yaddle. The council runs a train on Yaddle. Is that what you're saying?
It's like, okay. We're done. We had a great meeting. We don't think this kid's the chosen one. All right, fellas. There we go. Come get you some.
Come get you some Yaddle. She goes, all right, boys, come get it. And they just all fucking line up. Oh, yeah, she says it.
We don't think this kid's the chosen one. All right, guys, come get it.
Come tear off a piece of Yaddle.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. This Palpatine changes tune when he sees that. Is he like, wait a minute? Maybe I got it all wrong.
These Jedi's can party.
I didn't know they did this. Time out. Oh, wait.
Easy, guys. Wait a second.
I think I might be in on some of this.
Let me get the caboose of this train.
Hold up. Y'all should have opened with this.
That's why Qui-Gon never joined the council.
You just can't do it. You can't get into it.
He can't.
Fucking prude boy over here is going to sit in a corner and watch.
Oh, Mr. Living Force over here doesn't want a piece.
The rest of us are going to get... Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck, man. Oh.
Oh. Get the younglings out of here.
There's too much Yaddle cum and all these younglings. Get them out of here. Too much
They're not supposed to be up here on Wednesdays. You know that.
Get them the fuck out. Oh, fuck. Oh, God.
Oh, fuck.
Yaddle's just spackling jizz all over these fucking walls. Get these fucking younglings out of here. They ain't ready for this yet.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Everyone, fuck Yaddle.
I'm gonna get a piece of Yaddle.
Or is that the title? Kind of spelled Yaddle?
Yeah.
We're doing this. Come and get a piece. Come and get a piece of
Yaddle.
Oh, fuck. Jesus. Oh, man.
Fuck.
Imagine Lucas calls Frank Oz pitching him that. Like, hey, look, you got another voice in you.
So we're thinking Yoda, but a little higher pitched.
Little Miss Piggy mixed in. If you could just.
Can we go Yoda meets Miss Piggy? That's what kind of what was.
Piggy. That's who we want for Yaddle. Yoda meets Miss Piggy kind of vibe. Oh, shit.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, fuck. Brilliant. Mine is a bit of a come down from that, Eddie.
Yeah, wow.
But this was a gift. And it's my game of the week.
Okay.
From our guy Adam, the butt cheek Contra guy. Look at that thing.
Oh.
Sega Genesis Predator.
Dude, I've never played that one.
It's not a great game, but it's still fun.
Are you Predator or are you hunting Predator?
You are Danny Glover, and you are on the streets of L.A. shooting gang members, and then every now and again a Predator shows up, and you got to fight that off. But the ending is you're on the Predator mothership, and you're just taking out Predator after Predator. It's fucking great. It's fun. Wow. Not a great game, but a fun one. Great for fun. Put it that way.
Do you get the pistol at the end? Do you get the?
Yes, I think there's a graphic of that. Yeah, that's. I mean, it's I never saw that out in the wild, but had I,
I don't remember seeing that.
That might have been Mom. Any chance I could get a Sega Genesis after all? Any chance you could? Because
it's worth the $150
right
buy
Predator
for
2.
this one game.
Predator 2, the game. Oh God.
Oh,
as we all fuck Yaddle. Now it is time. This is gonna be tough, dude. I think this is our toughest assignment yet.
Okay.
And we play the devil's advocate, Eddie.
Yeah.
And we have to defend Vanilla Ice, Ninja Rap. Go Ninja.
Go Ninja.
Go Ninja, go.
Go.
Can I start?
Please take it first.
I have two. Here's how I will defend it and go, hey, you know what? Crank it up. Give it a listen, right?
Sure.
This was one of the massive final nails in the coffin of the Vanilla Ice career. So you have that to thank.
This was him, I guess, quote unquote, jumping the shark, right? I guess if that guy could jump a shark, this was it.
I don't know how every moment of his career wasn't shark jumping, but yes, I'll defend it in two ways. One way, this was the beginning of the end, because had this been a hit, maybe, just maybe, Cool as Ice would have made a little bit of money at the box office, and we're stuck with him for 3 more months.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But this is sort of like
this helped usher him out the door much. But the other way to defend it is this should have been his first hit. This should have been his only thing. As great of a song as Ice Ice Baby was at the time, but it set him up for disaster. He should have been just
he peaked too early.
He should have been the kids movie rapper. That's it. Just rap about kids movies. Just be a Wiggles for kids rapping.
Go DuckTales, go DuckTales.
Just imagine he never ends.
Go Voltron, go Voltron.
You kid hey, go Power Rangers, go Power Rangers, go Rangers, go Rangers. Go Dragon Ball Z, go Dragon Ball Z, go. Like he could have done this every
Forever.
step. He was go Paw Patrol, go Paw Patrol, go. He's
Right.
doing it,
and he would have just stayed in that little niche, and then
Right.
people on the outside wouldn't have torn him down.
Fucking Suge Knight ain't threatening to kill him. It's just
He's just doing kid stuff.
that should have. But I do think if there's any way to defend the song, it's for a shitty rap song for a kids movie. You could probably do worse. I'll go there.
Right.
And at least it was one of the massive nails in his coffin. And what's interesting is I think Vanilla Ice is responsible for another darkest hour, and that would be my beloved Dallas Stars. Because Vanilla Ice is a Dallas native.
Of course he is.
Did you know that?
No, but I'm assuming he's a Cowboys fan, right?
I don't know about that. He was born Robert Van Winkle. And he split his time between Dallas and Miami. So maybe he goes Dolphins.
Maybe it's the Dolphins. Maybe.
I don't know. But
probably whoever's winning at the time. He seems like that kind of guy.
I would say that.
He claims whoever's winning.
But his next album, Mind Blowing, in 1994, when he reinvented himself as like the weed smoking guy. The front cover, he's wearing a Dallas Stars jersey. Now, the fact that they still won a Stanley Cup after that might make them the greatest Dallas franchise, that they could overcome that.
For them to overcome that level
of a curse. My God.
That might be the most improbable Stanley Cup win of all time.
Ever. Now, how can you defend Ninja Rap, Go Ninja?
I try to focus solely on the hook of Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go.
Go Ninja, Go.
Because I think that part of the song is the catchiest thing he's ever done. More than anything with Ice Ice Baby.
Yeah.
I think Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go. And I think you can defend it by saying that transcended everything else he ever did into I guess the lexicon of sort of nerdy discourse with, like, you talk to any nerd and you go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go. You automatically know.
They know
exactly what you're talking about.
They kind of get a little groove going.
And if it wasn't for that song,
right,
and that hook, I don't know if you remember that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie.
There it is. Secret of the Ooze needed that. Wasn't that the one? Wasn't it? That was part 2.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know if you remember that. I don't know if that movie's remembered as fondly as it is, nostalgia-wise, because it's not a great film.
It's not a good movie. Secret of the Ooze sucks.
But people look back on it with fondness and nostalgia because of that song.
That opening number.
And I don't think you remember it that way. If that song's not there, you don't remember that movie that way. It's forgotten. It's like Masters of the Universe. It's just sort of in the dustbin of shitty rip-off movies.
Done.
Because if Masters of the Universe had Go He-Man, Go He-Man, Go.
We all remember it.
You remember that movie. It just He-Man, Masters of the Universe had nothing in it to latch on to.
Because now we all know what a masterpiece Transformers the movie.
Yeah.
Right there.
For multiple reasons. Yeah.
But you got the touch, you got the power.
Yeah. You got the touch, you got the power.
Cobra. We all remember that. You know what I mean?
Right.
We would have forgotten it.
You would have forgotten.
So look at this. We've done it. We've defended successfully, dare I say.
Yeah.
Vanilla Ice and Ninja Rap. Go Ninja. Now, next Ramble. What a great. Didn't you think that was a great Ramble? What a great Ramble.
Great Ramble. Greatest podcast ever recorded, I believe.
Ever. Yaddle's bending over because Yaddle's getting fucked.
Yaddle's getting ready to take it from 12 Jedi.
Who knew? That's what the council was all.
That's the only reason it formed. Was to run a train on Yaddle.
Go fuck Yaddle. Now, next Ramble, 373, Palindrome. We have The Darkest Hour, Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be white people rapping. What do you think is the darkest hour? Speaking of Vanilla Ice.
Wow.
What was the darkest representation of white people rapping? What is the darkest hour for white guys rapping. We're going to go deep on the movie Aliens. We're going to talk about how great of a movie that is and why, as if you didn't already know.
I mean,
and
really.
we're going to talk about a Super Nintendo game that should have been. And that is Foge Fazio's high school dating simulation. Foge Fazio teaches children going to a prestigious private high school
how to date. Foge Fazio's Sims.
High school dating. Oh, man. I'd have played it. That's all I'm saying.
I would have bought whatever system it was on. Just
no
to play
question. No question. I got to buy all Japanese only? Okay. Let me go
TurboGrafx 16.
Store.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Neo Geo, this thing's $600. Fine. I'm buying it just to play Foge Fazio's high school dating
simulator.
The beauty is some of our listeners might not even know who Foge Fazio is.
That's fine.
It's worth looking up.
Google it. Foge Fazio.
Google Foge Fazio. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. You know where to find us and love us. Please do it. We will see you Friday for Ramble Radio. Until then, stay safe. We love you all. Take care, everybody.
Bye.